Dear ladies and gentlemen, it is so nice to see you all here. And we have divided this morning session so that my presentation is in English, mainly at least. So, first, I would like to ask those who have been in this organization group to stand up so that we know who all have been responsible for this ceremony and this conference. Please. The head is Kaijaleena and then the whole group. Thank you for all of you. I think that we shared a very nice picture about our history. So now we should also think about what's going on now and also perhaps a little bit about the future. So if we think about those challenges which nursing education has nowadays, it's never separated from what's going on in our society. And if you think about, we always have to have a kind of global view what's in our society. And also we need a national view. And we can't forget regional point of view. What's concerning health, economy, or situation in the working life. And then we have that kind of word which is above all our discussions nowadays, digitalization. And then we always have as a basic in our work our own strategy. What it is saying about our responsibility in education. And this is an old picture about our responsibilities, what kind of degree programs we have here. And now we have time to celebrate nursing education. We have also current situation in challenges, and it means that we have our own and also common University of Applied Sciences in Oulu. It means that we are not anymore schools, different schools, but we have common aim, and we are going together in this area of education. It also means that we have also common campus areas where the education is carried out. That's a big change in our ideological existence. And then we have also a big change how we get students here. And this year was the first time we had that kind of electric pre-selection. It meant that the applicants were at home or by the computer, and they had to answer the questions. And that was the first level of selection. And then we had interviews at the second level of selection at the school. But that will be perhaps next year or next few years that the whole selection process is virtual. Let's see how it goes. You know already that matriculation examination is virtual, so we go to the same line. Change is everywhere. And then, if you think about those places where our students are practicing, we still pay for them, but we also get very good guidance in our practical placements. Thank for that our partners in the university hospital, for instance, and also in other partner institutions. And we really need to think about what kind of curriculum is guiding our education. We have those European criteria. They are very extract, and we really have to complete those criteria. And then we have national requirements for every degree program nowadays. And then we also have some guidelines from our own university. But always we have to take care and also think about how the professional growth is going on. And as we see in that drama, it is really important that when you start as a beginner, how you become an expert. It takes time, and the process is ongoing. It's not like in one day when you get your exam. But it is ongoing process here at school, but it is ongoing process also in your working period. And at the same time, we have to be very and think about very carefully about the professional identity, how it is going on and how it is established and how we support it during the education. And if you think that drama there, we had there the beginner, but also we had there already advanced beginner and perhaps also skillful worker, and then some kind of idea about what is the expert or that competence you already have gained and you have got it, you work with that competence. I'm sorry, our international friends, that the slides are in Finnish, but try to understand my speech a little bit more. And this was also something already Anniki told you, how the education was developing during the years. And if you think that always there is in the basic level, values, ethics, and also some science skills. They are our ground. And then when the time went on, we had different kind of how can I say, skills following us, and it meant that there was also when prevention came along, and then there was also promotion and also up to the multicultural and multi-professional and internalization up to the year 2000. So you can see that there was also different kind of educations following that time. Anniki was talking about that, how we got also different kind of educations starting in our university, or at that time it was institute. But now we have to think forward. This is what we have gained up to 2005, and what's after that, and still something about 2020 is something we are now trying to think about. This is from the year 1954, and you can see that the curriculum was a little bit different. I don't know if anyone knows this better, but there was subjects, topics which the doctor was teaching about infection diseases. And then there was the part that the teacher, healthcare teacher, nursing teacher was teaching. And it was quite separated in a way. Now we talk about a lot about integration, but at that time there was their own roles. And also the names of the topics was a little bit different, perhaps. But now we think about that learning. It is by research and also development. And we have to think about curriculums much, much more careful. It gives the whole picture about what kind of competencies the student will gain. And now if we think how it has developed after 2006, we had that kind of national group of universities, and there was this Terva projekti going on. If you translate it, it was like TAR project. I don't know why they got that kind of name. But after all, what was the result of it? That we had the same kind of level of education in the whole country. And we also focused on evidence-based knowledge, evidence-based information. And then the next one has been at the same time now, 2015, we have had also this kind of national project, which is said something about those minimum competencies. The one who has passed the education, they need to have after their exam. And if you think about those topics, client orientation, ethics and professionalism, management and business, environmental surroundings, clinical nursing, evidence-based nursing and management, counseling and teaching. And then there's also promotion, health promotion, quality and security. I think that is something very, very important, also concerning the whole society today, but really important in nursing. And then we also have discussions with our working life, and you can see that they have the same kind of idea about those topics which are very important during the education. There's same kind of client-oriented work, and there is promotion, and there is research and development, but also management and leadership. This is how we have organized our education now, and I think that this is a very clever one when we have those 3 years together. And as you can see, midwifery and public health nurse education is based on nursing education. Paramedic is including the nursing education. So first 3 years together, and then there is this kind of specialization areas, but also basic. And this gives a possibility for the identity, professional identity, to grow. And this is something which we have already. We still have some challenges if we think about 2020 and behind that. We have to be very flexible teaching and evaluation methods, and it means also elaboration simulation. We have to have this digital pedagogy. We need always cooperation. If you think nursing, it's always cooperation. We need partners from working life. We need partners from our partner institutions or universities abroad. We really need each other. And then we have this new law in social and healthcare. Let's see how it works. And then this research projects, how it is integrated in education. And it also means teaching in English and internalization. But it means also different kind of learning environments. It can be virtual, it can be real working life, it can be in abroad, it can be totally different in future. And also those skills and competencies you already have learned during your working time. We also think how they are counted in our education. So we always have some challenges for learning too. Is nursing only a task, or is it a holistic view in your work? Ethics in nursing, and how we treat our clients and patients. What kind of competence is needed in future? And is it that you always need some further education, if you think about 2020, to be an expert and learning in a different language. And it always means that this development and research work, even in your learning. And then how it is in teaching. Is it here at school? Is it in network? Is it in practical period? Is it independent learning or in a group? But you always have to have that kind of personal curriculum or study plan, which is defining those studies that you need to be an expert and to have that kind of competence that you can work as a nurse. It would be nice to have a little bit bigger view and see a little bit more far away, to know what kind of competencies we need in the future.